Can I get started for you?
Hello, can I do a venti iced matcha green tea latte with soy
Anything else?
and a triple espresso over ice in a grande cup with 2 shots of sugar-free vanilla?
Anything else?
That's it.
All right, we'll see you at the window.
Thank you. Okay. Perfect. Can I get a straw? Large straw? Well, good afternoon, beautiful people. We got our Starbucks. I'm just waiting for Milese to come down from the house, and we are on our way to Magic Kingdom to test ride Tron. Good or bad, whether or not we fit into the motorcycle portion of the ride, or we have to bow out and go into the accessibility seating. Either which way, we are getting on this ride today. I am super excited. I'm going to take you guys along, and that is it. See y'all at Magic Kingdom. Peace. Good morning, beautiful people. We are a few days past our latest trip to the Magic Kingdom to try out the Tron roller coaster. As annual pass holders, we get a little special preview of the ride, which is just really, really cool that we get an opportunity to do something like that. And the Tron one I was looking forward to the most. I think a lot of annual pass holders have been looking forward a lot to it, just partly because the ride has been in development for what feels like 5-10 years now, right? And it's, you know, the most thrilling and fastest roller coaster. I think they've said the fastest roller coaster at Magic Kingdom or in Walt Disney World in total, but it's the most thrilling ride at Magic Kingdom, right? So, and Milese and I, we've done special previews for the Avatar area of the Land of Pandora and Animal Kingdom. We've also done Rise of the Resistance. I'm trying to think of what else we've done. Most of the ones that we have had the opportunity to do these special passes or special previews for, we've done them. Guardians of the Galaxy, right? We did that one as well too. So, but with Tron and seeing all of the what do you call it? Seeing the controversy, that's the word I'm looking for. The controversy behind the size of the motorcycle, the light cycle, if you will, right? How Disney didn't make any sort of changes from where they brought it from in overseas to the US, right? And US and United States individuals, we are bigger, we are taller, right? So for them to not make any sort of real changes to the size of the ride vehicle was controversial, right? So it's holding a lot of people back from being able to ride the ride. Those of a larger size like myself, those of a taller size like myself, right? So going into the ride, I kind of knew in my mind that even though at this point I've lost 100 pounds and quite a bit of size in my waist, there was going to be a real possibility that I was not going to be able to get on the light cycle, right? But one of the changes Disney did do was add a ride vehicle to the back of some of the tracks or trains that accommodate larger people, but not just larger people, those who are taller, like I said before, but also those who just don't want to ride on the light cycle, right? So that's open to everybody, right? You just let a cast member know that you don't want to ride the light cycle. You'd rather go in the cart in the back, right? So knowing that, right, so you go into the test area, and I think I might have taken a video or two of the test vehicles, and if not, there are a ton of creators that are out there that have taken video and shots and given tips on how to sit into those things. So I tried it, and it did not close on my leg, and I don't know if it was partly because I couldn't get comfortable onto the light cycle itself. You know, because it was definitely a tight squeeze, but where the ride locks you in, it's like right behind the knee, or like just over the calf area, that couldn't close at all, right? But I wasn't scared, I wasn't anxious, I wasn't you know, annoyed that I couldn't fit. It was one of those things that if I couldn't fit now, I know sometime in the future I'm going to be able to fit, and I'm super excited for what's to come, right? I'm always telling you all that I'm excited for what's to come, right? And that's just one more thing to add to the bucket, right? But like I said, so I didn't fit on the light cycle. I was able to fit onto the coaster, or the cart, if you will. I don't know what the official term is. Maybe somebody can let me know in the comments. But I fit. And that seat was stupid comfortable. It felt more comfortable than Guardians of the Galaxy. And Guardians of the Galaxy is a comfortable seat, or seat to sit in, right? This one was, I mean, I had leg space for days. It's like you paid for that extra space on JetBlue, right? You get that extra like 5 inches, man. I felt like I had an extra foot in front. Sat comfortably, bar came down super easy, no issues, no problems. I was ready to go. And let me tell you, Tron Light Cycle is a launch roller coaster, and sitting from the back where you get that full 100% of the launch mechanism, it felt like you were going 100 miles per hour. And in fact, I don't know if anyone can tell me this, but in the middle of that launch, it feels like the roller coaster goes into like 5th gear, and it just adds an extra push to it. It was so much fun. That ride from beginning to end is fantastic. My 2 critiques outside of the size of the roller coaster, right? I want Disney, and I'm kind of hoping that there is a survey that they send out, because every once in a while they do send those surveys out. My critiques would be to add the accessibility cart to every single one of the cars, right? To the light cycle trains, right? So that way the lines continuously keep moving. And the roller coaster is way too short, right? I want to say it's maybe 30 seconds, you know, it's fast, it's exhilarating, especially when you go into the coaster room, right, where all the fun stuff happens. It's incredibly too short. I love the theming of it. It feels like you are actually in the movie, right? Yeah, I just wanted the ride to be a lot longer, right? You know, we're teased with Guardians of the Galaxy is, I think, is an appropriate amount of time. I'll just say this: Space Mountain, which is literally right next door, is twice as long as Tron Light Cycle. Take with that what you will. But it was a fun ride. It was a fun night. My niece and I tried to get on a couple of other rides, but I think just the crowd timing on our part was just bad. Every time that we would see the map and it says, oh, it's a 20-minute wait for for Haunted Mansion. By the time we got over there, it was almost an hour, right? So we figured that it wasn't really worth it to kind of sit in line. And but so we went and just kind of walked around. We got some popcorn, we got some snacks, and we went home. So that was it. I am super excited, like I said before, to be able to try that ride sometime in the near future, and hopefully get on the actual light cycle. But if not, like I said, that ride is unbelievable from the very back in the accessible seat, and I will be completely okay with riding it from all the way in the back. But with that being said, I did want to add a quick little shout out to a channel that I have followed on Instagram that has made a huge impact on the plus size community who enjoys going to theme parks. And she is incredible as far as like communicating back and forth and answering questions and stuff, just being an advocate for those who just want to get on a ride, you know. I hope I'm saying it right. It's Voyaging Vicky. I'll link her stuff in the comments below. But thank you. I just want to say thank you, because it was absolutely awesome to see your videos. It was reassuring, you know, not only getting on rides like Guardians. I've watched that one, I don't know, about 100 times. And then while I was waiting to get on the test seats for Tron, I pulled up her videos, and I must have watched it, like I said, about 100 times as well too, just to see how to get in, get some tips and tricks on how to get into the rides and stuff like that. But yeah, so with all that, end of this week's video. Honestly, at this point, I kind of forgot what's going to be in this video, so I hope you all enjoy it. Share it, like, comment, and subscribe for more content. Like I said, the next couple of videos I'm going to be working on are going to be just personal feelings about the bariatric surgery process, hidden fees or hidden cost, looking at stuff like your feelings, or my personal feelings after having surgery, you know, dealing with the hangry demons inside of you and that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's gonna be a cool ride here, and no pun intended. But with that, I hope you all have a fantastic day. Enjoy everything, and remember that today you woke up. Everything else is extra credit. Peace, everybody. Love you. Bye.